Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toys Capades channel in Malaysia. On the channel today, I'm taking a look at Thundercats Issue number 2 from Dynamite Entertainment and the writer-artist team of Declan Shelvey and Drew Moss. The issue was released on March 13, 2024, and once again comes with a variety of exciting variant covers, including this one sensational-looking standalone cover of Lion-O by Malaysia's own Ivan Tao. Shout out to Ivan Tao. Malaysia represent. Our planet was destroyed. We escaped to a new world. Together we shall defeat the forces of evil, for we are the Thundercats. Now, before we get into the review, I just wanted to mention that there will be spoilers. Not too many, but definitely some. Okay, so read the book first and then get back here and join me in the comment section below. Last month's first issue ended with some pretty shocking cliffhangers. Firstly, we saw a strange alliance being formed between Mumra and the ghostly spirit of Jaga, one of the greatest Thunderians of all time. What in the hell is going on here? Why are these two guys teaming up? We don't know, not just yet. But then we also saw, in another shocking, pulse-pounding moment, that the Sword of Omens was destroyed in battle by the mutant Slight's mysterious axe-bladed weapon. Okay, it just completely shattered the Sword of Omens once again. What in the hell is going on here? How can any metal in the universe destroy the Sword of Omens? But apparently, Slight has such a weapon. So all this stuff just left us on the edge of our seats wondering just how exactly will things work out for our heroes. Strangely, the second issue does not actually start out picking up directly where the events of the first issue ended. It's already maybe like some days after, and we're told that in the aftermath of that battle, the mutants were then forced into retreat and the Thundercats had secured their ship. Okay, so I was wondering how is that possible, because at the end there, it's like Slight had destroyed the Sword of Omens. Okay, so it seems that they were victorious. Okay, so how the hell did the Thundercats actually force them into retreat? It's not really clear, all right? But that's what happened. And on the mutant ship, the Thundercats discover a stowaway or perhaps a prisoner, okay, someone who was just left there, abandoned, and it seems that it's another Thunderian, making her first ever debut in the Thundercats franchise. I also discussed this in a previous video. She's finally here. Prepare yourselves for the arrival of Kalika. Now, Kalika is found unconscious. The Thundercats bring her back to their base for recovery. When she comes to, she has got one hell of a story to share. Apparently, as a young Thunderian, she was kidnapped from her father's farm by the mutants. Okay, the mutants just took her up into their ship, all right, to do all kinds of experiments on her. I don't know why. Okay, have they not seen a Thunderian before? Okay, they're all on the same planet, right? So they experimented on her, they tested on her, they did all kinds of things to her. She was just subjected to all these horrors. And now she's woken up with no memory of what happened to planet Thundera. She just found out apparently that the planet's just been destroyed. Okay, so her family is dead as well. She's in shock. The Thundercats, the whole bunch of them just do not trust her at all. It seems pretty obvious from the plot points of 1,000 other television shows that this person in a situation like this is most likely a spy. Okay, there's no doubt about it. She's definitely working for the bad guys. However, Lion-O is just taken in by her. Lion-O is feeling the sting of having the Sword of Omens destroyed, okay, beyond his control. He couldn't stop it from happening. He doesn't know why it happened. He just falls for her, okay. It's so apparent that he's just on her side. You know, he wants to protect Kalika. He just tells the Thundercats to just back off, okay. Back off and leave her alone. Bear in mind, and in case you forgot, okay, Lion-O is still very much a child trapped in an adult's body. Okay, so pretty much all this to him is just teenage love or something like that. This issue has got a lot of exposition, not much action. There is some pretty cool action scenes though, all right, but not much of it. And I have to say that the whole story flows along very smoothly. There's a lot of great dialogue, a lot of great interaction that's expanded upon between the members of the Thundercats, between the mutants, between everybody in this book, okay, including Mumra. I like the dialogue, I like how the story flows. There is some further plot development as well, because the mutants, in the aftermath of their failed battle against the Thundercats last issue, yeah, I'm still wondering how that happened. Okay, how did they fail when they defeated Lion-O? Right? Okay, but they've been instructed by their leader Slight to just wander the lands in search of sanctuary. And there's a cool scene here where they just chance upon Mumra's tomb fortress. Okay, it's a really great moment in the book when you see something like this. Okay, scenes and places from classic Thundercats lore. All right, of course, okay, the mutants here have no idea what's in store for them, and pretty soon they find out. Okay, one of them just gets sucked, okay, underneath the sands in front of the fortress. He just gets pulled under, screaming for help. Okay, nobody can help him. They get an early taste of the evil that awaits them. Elsewhere, we also get a cool action scene with Slide. Maybe the only real action scene in this whole issue is when Slide is seen battling some sort of strange, deformed creature. It's a standalone action scene, just Slide versus this monster. I think it's cool. I think it's cool how actually in the first two issues, we've already seen Slide represented as a pretty formidable adversary. Okay, he's not a buffoon. He's not like some slimy fat lizard or anything like that. No, man, this guy's the real deal. He means business. Now, this whole issue is sort of like the issue between issues, okay? It's like something major is about to happen, but before we get to that, we got to get through this first. But overall, like I said, I like the story. I like how everything flowed. They're building up a lot of anticipation. There's a lot of major events that have not taken place yet. The Thundercats have not officially found out about Mamra or met him or anything like that. The mutants have not also actually met Mamra face to face. Okay, so we know that all these things are coming. Guys, I'm totally invested in this series. I was worried at first because, I've read a lot of first issues, a ton of first issues, okay? And a lot of them start out really strong, but it's like by the time they get down to the second book, it's like they already lose their way. Okay, that's not what's happening here. I think that this second issue is a really good follow-up, a really strong sequel to the first issue. And I think that, if you enjoyed the first book, definitely you're going to be down for this one as well. Let me know if you've read it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I want to discuss this thing with you guys. Thanks for watching and take care out there.